the creation of Nigeria, a country of 206 million, but everybody has different languages. That creation started from this system here. That takes us straight to Lancaster House over there. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ò mọ anything. Ẹ mọ ìdí tí àwa ṣe ń polongo pé kíran Yorùbá dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè. Ìdí ni pé Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n create fún wa kò ṣiṣẹ́ fẹ́ni kankan, kò ṣiṣẹ́ fara lé, kò ṣiṣẹ́ fara ata. And that is why we are saying, why not let us wind it down and have our own independent country known as Yoruba Nation. Ẹni pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ dìbò, it cannot change anything. Nigeria is really on a crossroad, and it is time now that we allow Nigeria to be divided. This is the making of Nigeria. I want to make in Nigeria. This is the actual palace. Ìdí dáadé ṣe ń sọ fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá pé ẹ ṣe jẹ́ ká dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè. Káwa náà lè ní èdè tiwa, ká máa gbégbé ayé tó dáa, ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀. But ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní no, ẹ má yẹ ká fi Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀. Nàìjíríà kò kọ́ ọbẹ̀ àwọn òyìnbó ni. But àwa tá mọ̀, àwọn là ń sọ fún yín pé the country that was put together in 1914 kò favour anybody. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń wò yìí, olúkálukú ló lédè tiẹ̀ tó ń sọ. Olúkálukú ló ní ìlú tiẹ̀. Ó dìgbà táwa náà bá ní ìlú tiwa, la máa ní àlàáfíà. But ẹ bá ní ká má ní ìlú tiwa, then a máa suffer for a very long time. And ìdí tí bàbá Akíntóyè tó ṣe ń sọ pé the emeritus Professor Banji Akíntóyè sì sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè. That is the same reason why bàbá wa Dr. Olóyè Sunday Igboho ṣe ń sọ pé kíran Yorùbá kó dá dúró is the best interest. Gbogbo àwọn tí o wá ń wò yìí, gbogbo àwọn èrè tó ń wò yìí, gbogbo wọn náà lọ jà ìjà òmìnira fún ìlú tó ń pè ní Great Britain lénìí. Táwa náà bá ń jà lénìí torí pé nǹkan tó dáa là ń ṣe, and we should not be scared. We should not be worried. We should not be intimidated by the federal government of Nigeria. It is our fundamental human right to ask for our right to self-determination, and our right to self-determination must be respected. Kì í ṣe criminal, dẹ̀ ń ṣe ọ̀daràn, dẹ̀ ń ṣe terrorist. What we are is we want to have our own sovereign nation. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó bad níbẹ̀. Àìmọye ìlú kéékèèké tó wà káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé, China, Korea, ṣùgbọ́n Korea lòun ti wá. People come from different parts of the world just to come and visit this momentum Buckingham Palace. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwa náà dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìran ọmọládé, àwa náà máa lè máa sọ pé káwọn èèyàn náà máa wo palace tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa náà, just as báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń wá tó wá ń ṣe tourism ní bíbá. But ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní náà ẹ jẹ́ ká remain as one Nigeria. Nigeria is not going to work. All the politicians knows that. Everybody knows that. But everybody is living in denial. Àwọn èèyàn rò pé bí a níjọ́ kan, ìjọ́ kan, Nigeria will be great. Nigeria can never be great. It is time that the Yoruba people come out of Nigeria. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. So, a ti ṣe ń sọ lọ, a ti ń kúrò nínú ibi tá à ń pè ní Green Park. We are in Green Park. So, ní further down ní Palace Ọba Àbọ̀mọ̀rí ẹ̀yẹ́sìn. So, ìwọ náà wá béèrè pé tí ìran ọmọ aládé táwa náà bá ti dá dúró, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àǹfààní ló ń bẹ táwa náà máa ní àwọn tí wọ́n máa wá sílùú wa fún tourism, tó máa wá ṣe kíni, wọ́n máa ṣọ̀lùdé. But ìlú wo ló fẹ́ wá sí Nàìjíríà tí terrorists ń jíyàn gbé? How do you expect them to come into a country where there's terrorists? Kò sẹ́ni tó máa wá Nàìjíríà o, because ìlú tí terrorists bá pọ̀, kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ wá ṣe business níbẹ̀. Kò tó bá ṣe business níbẹ̀, policy government àti so many other reasons. So that's why they don't want to come to Nigeria, because they don't trust Nigeria anymore. Probably maybe in the 80s, in the 70s, Nigeria was respected. Kò sí àwọn kan tó respect Nigeria mọ́ nísìn, because Nigeria has become a joke to the international community. Ìdí táwọn UK òde ṣe fẹ́ issue visa náà nìyẹn, nǹkan mọ̀ pé tó bá ti sá lọ kò ní fẹ́ padà lọ sí Nigeria mọ́. a máa wọ bus 14 tó máa gbé wa lọ sí location bíi tí ó kù tá à ń lọ nísìn Koiki Media as we continue to bring the world closer to your doorstep. Ìwọ náà máa wo bí wọ́n ṣe ń lọ níwájú ẹ̀. Ìwọ tó máa ń bèrè pé kí ló dé ta ṣe fi save Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà lè ṣe ìlú tí
şey oldu, görüşümüz onu sordu. Özlemiydi, pandemi delirdi, bipolar oldu. Kısaca görüşüyor, o hala görüşüyormuş adamla ve yükle de konuşuyormuş adamla. Sonra neyse, Fırat abiye gömdü deli gibi Umut. Fırat abiyle çok yakın arkadaş kendisi. Çok da görüşüyorlar. Ondan sonra
our next destination is taking us to.
Çok komik
So once again,
Londra'dan çekiyor, ben de kameradayım, çok komik.
We say thank you so much to anyone that come across this video as we continue to educate so many people for the reason why the Yoruba people must exit what is known as Nigeria today. Nigeria is at the verge of breakup and it needs to break now before it is too late.
Aynen. Ama var dedi. Şehir dışında aşkım bu pelet işi şehir içinde olmasına gerek yok. Şehir dışında bir tane depo, içine bir tane küçücük ofis, tam 50-60 ton yiyebileceğin pelet yiyeceğim oraya 50-60 ton. Bir tane de ufak satış ofisi. Gelen giden de ya toptan satan da gelecek oradan alacak kendi malını. Tamam mı? Ufak böyle bir sistem yapacaksın. Devlet ödeyecek kirasını mirasında. Giderleri göstereceksin her şey ofis giderleri. Devlet ödesin hepsini. Anladın mı? Herkes diyor biz de yiyelim yazan satış ofisi. Ülkeye kazanıyor. Döviz getiriyor Türkiye'ye. Vergi ödüyor.
We have just arrived at the house and the street where this man lived. I'm talking about Fedrick Lord Lugard, the governor administrator during the colony that created what is now known as Nigeria. He lived at Rutland Gate, Southwest 7. And today, as Nigerians are going into another fraudulent election, you are trying to renew what Lugard created in 1914. You might probably not know that, but I am going to prove that to you one more time as I'm going to show you his house. His house is just, where he lived while he was alive before he died. So this guy, known as Lugard, he lived in this particular street. He was thinking about Nigeria. So Lugard, that you can see there, was one time the governor administrator of Nigeria. And these in the 1900s, it has now been well developed, but there is a plug that has been put for him right here, which I'm going to show you. So if you look at this plug, this is the guy that created Nigeria that a lot of you, how you doing guys? So this is the guy, he lived here from 1858 up to 1945. And this is how they must have done the creation of Nigeria. So for you tell about one Fedrick Lugard, the guy you're looking at in front of me right now. This guy was the governor administrator of Nigeria in 1906 up to when the creation of Nigeria took place in 1914. But today, as you can see there, Ogbeni by Lati 1912 up to 1919 before he eventually probably died. But as Nigerians are going into the poll again, we are now asking the question, who are you trying to save Nigeria for? And what is the benefit? What is the essence of trying to save a country that is not our own? Our color create Nigeria. Nigeria was created on behalf of the British Empire with this man known as Fedrick Lugard. But today, so many Nigerians are probably excited, I don't know why, that we want to remain Nigerians. Nigeria is not our country. We have a kingdom before the British colony, before the empire destroyed all the kingdom, from Benin Kingdom to Jebu-Ode Kingdom to all the kingdom within that territory that they met very well. We were already advanced in so many things. But today, Nigerians are now fighting each other with all these criminal political that are saying that they will fix Nigeria. Nobody can fix Nigeria. Nigeria is at the verge of breakup. And it needs to break so that the real indigenous people can have access to their own life. And the question is, why did the British merge every one of us? 370 ethnic groups was put together by the British government in 1914. So today, I am asking again, as you can see there, that is the flag that indicates that Lugard once lived there. He lived there from 1912. Nigeria was created in 1914. So 2 years before Nigeria was created, Lugard was actually living here. Once again, this is the education that has been removed from the history of Nigeria. And as we always say, Yoruba people, Biafra people, and Arewa people, the Middle Belt, and every other ethnic groups have the right as an indigenous people to self-determination. Self-determination is not a crime, and the right of we, the people, must be respected. Once again, Lugard lived here from 1912 up to 1919. It is now time for us to understand that should we remain as Nigerians, we will remain in abject poverty. The insecurity, the British knew what they were doing by putting us together. And the reason why they put us together is because it is for their own gain. It is for their own benefit, not for the benefit of any one of us. The British government in 1914 created what is known as Nigeria today. And millions of Nigerians do not know that our real identity is not Nigeria. I am a Yoruba man, Yoruba Nimi, but it is the British. And this is where this guy lives, as you can see there, in Rutland, in southwest London. Once again, Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorstep.